What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Austin with NerdZoo here, and today we are going to be talking about Destiny 2's new Transmog system. And boy, have we got a lot to talk about here. But before we get into that, guys, please keep in mind we are a new channel and we have a stretch goal of hitting 1,000 subscriptions. When we do, we plan to relaunch the channel in a big way. We are going to bring you guys new content like a video version of the NerdZoo podcast and the new video NerdZoo show. We can't wait to do that for you guys. But first, comment down below. Tell us why you subscribed. We can't wait to engage with you guys and come join the community. Be a part of the first 1,000. All right, enough of that nonsense. Let's dive right into this video. All right, so Destiny 2 has finally added a Transmog system, and this comes from IGN. So Destiny 2 is finally adding a Transmog system that will let players change an armor's appearance to another desired one, but it's a bit of a hassle. As detailed by Bungie, Destiny 2's upcoming Transmog system arrives in a few short weeks and is called Armor Synthesis. All right, there's going to be a lot of tongue-twisting words in here, so bear with me. But it takes a bit of work to actually use the synthesis system. The first step in the process requires players to collect Synth Strand from defeating enemies. Next, once you have acquired 150 Synth Strand, players can visit Ada 1 in the tower to acquire class-specific bounties that reward Synth Cord upon completion. So these bounties are going to be taking you into the Vanguard, Crucible, Gambit, Destinations, raids, and dungeons. You're even going to be doing the Nightfall. You're going to be earning this across all the stuff that you're used to playing, but you have to get 150 Synth Strand, and then you can go to Ada 1, grab your bounty, complete the bounty, and then once enough of the Synth Cord is gathered, players will need to convert the Synth Cord at the loom in the tower into Synth Weave, which can then be used to convert and unlock armor appearance. Keep in mind, this is legendary quality or lower. It's from the collections in the Universal Armor Ornament. Players are going to be able to earn 10 Synth Weave per class per season, except the current season, which will let players earn 10 additional Synth Weave per class via an introductory experience to get you guys started. There are also other exceptions that apply to this armor synthesis process, including the exotic armor pieces cannot take on the appearance of another armor set, as we want to maintain their appearance for players to quickly identify and understand what exotic perks a player may have in all activities. Even though this is a bummer because I want to fully spec out my character with transmogged exotics, it makes perfect sense where they're coming from. They want to make sure that everybody knows what they're getting into at the beginning of a match. Or if I see a player out in the wild, I know that he's got that exotic, so I know that he's got the perk that comes along with that exotic. That's fine. That makes sense. Gathering Synth Strand to then convert into Synth Cord, to then play a thing, to then convert it into Synth Weave in order to get a limited amount of transmogs, that is a bummer. One thing I have always disliked about Destiny 2 is the infinite grind for infinite currencies. Every once in a while, I'll dip out of Destiny 2, but when I come back, I feel completely alienated. And this is because the game does not make it easy for new players to understand what's going on. I understand that there is a large, strong community out there for Destiny 2, but you got to keep in mind, through the lens of a new player or a returning player, it can be overwhelming. I like Destiny 2. I like Bungie. I don't believe that this is a proper transmog system that the community deserves. Transmogging should be easy. It should cost glimmer. It should just be a quick dump of the most main, easy to get currency that you can get in the game, and then you can transmog to a piece of armor that you have collected in your collections. What's even worse about all of this is that if you thought it wasn't hard enough to get the transmog to begin with, what's even worse than all of this is that it might be hard to unlock the true transmogs that you want, and it might be limited, but there's good news. Quote unquote good news. The Eververse will allow players to purchase Synthweave templates with real-world money. One template costs 300 silver, and a bundle of 5 costs 1,000 silver. For reference, Universal Armor Ornament bundles cost 1,500 silver. Silver is real-world money. The Eververse is a shop. This is not a good way to distribute a much-desired system like the Transmog system. Making my player look cool and feel like a badass should not be a struggle in a game where you are pretty much a super. Yes, grinding is fun. I love going on activities and chasing that one piece of loot. Making that loot look how I want shouldn't be that hard unless along with the look comes perks, in-game mechanic perks. If I want my gun to be blue, I've got the shader. If I want my gun to look like a different gun, I should be able to just drop some glimmer and turn it into that other gun. Same thing goes with armor pieces. Nothing is changing other than the appearance. So why make it difficult for players to make their characters feel cool? New players can make their characters feel the way they want to feel before they hit that high endgame grind. You could be opening doors to having more people come in by making it easier, but instead now we've got 3 different currencies. We've got to convert everything. We've got to chase down these quests that we get from A to 1 in the tower. It's a big hassle. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'm going to be enjoying the transmog system for Destiny 2 anytime soon. Hopefully, the community reaches out and this is a loud cry and they can fix it. And I really hope that's the case because Destiny 2 is an incredible shooter. I rarely have such fluid shooting experiences as I do when I'm playing Destiny 2. That's why it's sad to see just more and more currencies added to the game. Hopefully this gets rectified. I hope that the video wasn't too negative. I just am very passionate about Destiny 2 and its changes. And I really like Bungie as a company. So I really hope they can turn this around. Hopefully, we're going to stay tuned. Guys, if you found this video informative, please hit the like button. Remember to comment down below and subscribe. We are trying to grow the channel, and we really hope that you join the community. We can't wait to engage with you guys. So until next time, thank you so much for watching.